Washoe County Public Records Request concerning Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association. Official oath, Marianne Canderas. Okay, I served this for Jonathan Belfort, Washoe County Comptroller, Clerk, Deputy Clerk, Records Clerk, Fiduciary Agent, by certified mail. Email Comptroller Accountants at Washoe, Washoe 311, Public Records Request at washoecounty.gov, Crime Claims at gaig.com. Notice to agents is notice to principals, insurance carriers. Notice to principals is notice to agents, insurance carriers. Washoe County Comptroller, Clerk, Deputy Clerk, Records Clerk, Fiduciary Agent, Custodians of Records, Successors, Agent, Witness as duties, deponents. I am requesting access to records and possession or control of the Washoe County Comptroller or correct department concerning Kathy Glathar, Washoe County GID employee, for the purpose is disclosures, due process, court evidence by the copying pursuant to the Nevada Open Records Act, Section 239, and or the Freedom of Information Act. Request is to obtain all documents showing all payments from Washoe County or its affiliates to 1. Kathy Glathar, Washoe County GID employee, from the commencement of such benefit payments, wages, benefits, health, retirement, beginning 2023 through present 3/25/2025. This matter is concerning Washoe County officers' employee dishonesty. If there are any fees for searching or copying, receiving these records, please inform me if the cost will exceed $25. However, I'd like to request a waiver of all fees and that the disclosure of the requested information is in the public interest and will contribute significantly to the public and members private of Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association, licensed under the Secretary of State, Nevada, as there are published claims of multiple type frauds, conspiracy to conceal and damage private property title rights regarding said association and its members, co-actors, adverse parties, lien claimants, attorneys, Washoe County et al. Okay. If access to the records I am requesting will take longer than a reasonable amount of time, please contact me with the information about when I might expect copies or the ability to inspect requested records. We witnesses believe having first-hand knowledge that Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association and former officers, trustees, members, attorneys, or now adverse were involved in a type of racketeering or home equity type scheme, financial embezzlements, HOA, POA scams, and fraudulent state filings under notary seal involving Washoe County and its employees managed by its attorneys. Time is of the essence since the threats and financial damages are continuing. Intimidation, selective enforcement, extortion, blocking of commerce, occurrences, trespasses, harassments, menacing, slanders, title damages, vehicle access denials, property damages, intentional rock and debris placements, and denials of emergency service access by several adverse parties, co-actors, by their continued acts, occurrences, and by their refusal to settle or quiet claims as to property owners' title rights, thereby clouding, leaning my title and others' titles concerning private property and rights. If you deny any or all of this request, please cite a specific exemption you feel justifies the refusal to release the information and notify me of the appeal procedures available to me under the law regarding Kathy Glathar, Washoe County GID employee concerning this matter. Thank you in advance for my request, and please retain this document contract notice for the ongoing investigation, joiners, and for the employees' file jacket duties witnesses. Attachment 1. Monies received by Kathy Glathar, Washoe County GID employee, former Vice President of Wilcox Ranch POA. Take notice, no trespassing, District Attorney, Washoe County. Okay, let's talk about that. So we've sent several FOIAs out, both Mr. Belfort and myself. And now what's happening, these FOIAs are, we're doing an investigation against Washoe County, okay, because they're dishonest and they're corrupt. So now all of a sudden, all these FOIAs that we keep sending in, they did four, I put 4 in a row, they're all legit, and it's public knowledge, and now they're passing it to the district attorney, and then they're denying them. We don't get anything. Okay, so the district attorney is cleaning this to try to cover up the corruption. So that's why that is. So we'll see. This got sent out today. We'll see what kind of nonsense they pull. They pull this again, and I'm going to file a federal FOIA lawsuit against Washoe County. Okay, they're blocking legitimate investigations of crimes. Okay, we've publicly made the claims on this channel about the crimes that Washoe County and its co-actors are committing. Okay, so you're blocking our due process here again. Okay, all rights reserved, waive none. Jonathan Belfort, whistleblower, quiet title claimant. And we will get to the quiet title claims concerning this whole thing. Right now, there's 33 exhibits that I'm testifying to and publishing, and I'm going to be on number 6. And there's 1,500 pages, so I'm going to testify to all my exhibits, exhaust my remedies, and Mr. Belfort has 33 plus exhibits to testify to. So as soon as we get all our testimony and work out all our documents, then the suits are going to start. Okay, definitely there will be a quiet title suit, but we're exhausting all of our remedies and gathering all the evidence. Here's the breach of trust reference claim numbers, and we keep showing them. Okay, all of them, State Farm, the title companies, they're all here. The Attorney General, Chicago Title, Washoe County, there's half a dozen in there. First American, Secretary of State, federal case habeas corpus that I put in. Here it is here. You can look on PACER, 25 CV 00028 MM&D. Okay, then there's another sheriff's report. Okay, this stuff's going on, and Washoe County is corrupt. They don't do anything about it. Okay, we're trying to gather evidence. Okay, here's the attachment that was done by her when she was acting as the vice president. Okay, she's operating this association. Now they're saying it doesn't exist, and taking money under a notary seal. Okay, now there's going to be other videos about her. I have it in my possession where she tried to eminent domain and protective order Mr. Belfort with the attorney Gail Agnes Kern, the communications. Okay, so these people, they're running some sort of racket and they're leaning on our titles. I also have another video on her where they elected me in, and then a week later they tried to hijack it, her and her husband, and take it over and get it away from me. And I told her, what is this, some kind of mutiny now? Okay, and now I understand why they were trying to do it. They wanted those books and records, because what I uncovered in those records is unbelievable. Okay, this has been going on for 15 years. There's no accounting for all the money. And here she is making these representations and taking the money under a notary seal. Why she works for the GID, who does the roads up there. So we're doing an investigation on her. Okay, and there's a lot more. I have the files. I mean, it's thick. So stand by. I'm going to work on my 1 through 33. I'm only at. I'm going to be doing number 6 testimony next. Here's the proof of claim. Filed today, delivered March 24th to the clerk. So it's going to be interesting to see what the DA does, and if they don't comply with this again. So it'll just go along with the rest of the dishonest acts by Washoe County. Stand by.